And the game ended Atletico Bilbao 0, Manchester United 3. Who are we? Manchester United. And now that certainly was not the game we were expecting. I wasn't expecting Manchester United to win Atletico Bilbao in their home ground 3-0. But I felt we were going to win the game, and I did predict before the match that the game was going to end a 1-2, Manchester United to win the game. But what we saw today was entirely different, and I think the red card does have a role to play with that. But even before that, the both teams were not having the best of game. It wasn't the best of game. It wasn't really exciting before the red card. I don't think I remember Atletico Bilbao on this match having any opportunities against us. I thought they were not the side I was actually expecting. I was expecting at least more from Atletico Bilbao, but it wasn't there. If you told me before the match we were going to win this match 3-0, I would have told you it was impossible. I have to give special praise to Maguire for the first goal today, because see that control. You have to understand, I think Garnacho had already opened for him to lay the ball, but Maguire took the ball, he took on the defender, he brought the pull out. I think it was Ugarte that got the first header, then Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro scored that first goal. That was an excellent one from Maguire. The confidence today from Maguire, you could see it. Also, Maguire is one of those players that I also feel he wants to lead and win this competition. It was really, really good show from Maguire. The performances from Dogu today I thought was poor. Now, Dogo have had several matches now, he has been playing poorly, but we also have to be patient with him. But today, I think was one of his poorest games. He was giving the ball away. It was almost like the feed was slipping at one point. I couldn't tell because all of them were probably making mistakes. I think we're just seeing mistakes all over the place today in this match. But particularly Dogo had a poor game. Lindelof, when the match, I saw the lineup, I was looking at X, and Manchester United fans all over the world started complaining already the fact that Lindelof was there. But I understood why the manager put him there, because the fact is we do not have any other player to play there. Now, the argument is going to be Fredrickson is available, but Fredrickson has only had one EPS start, no other experience. He doesn't have any other experience. Which other person? Luke Shaw had 90 minutes in the other game, and the manager is managing his minutes. Before that, he's just coming back from injury. Who else is there? Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans is also just coming back from injury. So the lead is also just coming back from injury. So at the end of the day, we only had Lindelof to field in that position, and Lindelof really made a mess of it today. If we're playing a better side than Atletico Bilbao with sharper attackers today, we would have suffered, because Lindelof was making careless and unforced mistakes today, which was really, really poor. Dogo had a poor game, Lindelof had a poor game. I thought Casemiro today had an excellent game. Like I mentioned time and time again, Casemiro wants this tournament. You can see it in the way he has been performing. Today, I think he was yelling at Lindelof, because it was almost like Lindelof was not really composed or inside the game, and he was yelling at him. I saw him even yelling at Ugarte at some point. I really like that leadership from him. He wants the competition. He got the goal today. His performance so far today was a really, really good performance. Ugarte did not have a good game today. Ugarte was also another player that was giving the ball away. Ugarte, I would really like to support Ugarte. I think this is his first season. I want us to support Ugarte, but Ugarte really needs to improve. Today's performance, if Atletico Bilbao were a more threatening team, today we would have been caught. But good thing being that Atletico Bilbao are not a very solid attacking team. Mazarawi, I thought, had a decent game today. Euro has been a steady performer for quite a while now. I thought Højlund, it wasn't his best game, but we won today, so we are not going to dive into the Højlund conversation. Garnacho is one that I am worried about. Garnacho it's almost like he has the potential, but there's a lot that is still missing from Garnacho. I felt if Garnacho were a better player, or if Garnacho, if Garnacho performed better today, he would have gotten a goal. But his performances have not improved for a while now. Now, before the match, a lot of people were saying the Nico was going to come at our players and they were going to make us suffer. One thing people don't know about Nico is a good player, but he's like a Martinelli. The only thing Nico has is youth. He can use both foot, and he's a very young player. He's not the kind of player I would even say Manchester United should go for. Manchester United should not be buying a Nico Williams or a Sheki. Those are not players for Manchester United. It was also good to see Luke Shaw come off the bench. I thought, I always like to see Luke Shaw on the ball. He's really, really good with the ball on his feet. It was also nice to see the lead get some minutes after coming back from injury. The highlight for me was seeing Ahmad come back into the game, and you see when he received the ball the first time, you know what we are missing. Look at the capability. He came in for, I think it was Dogu that left, and he occupied the right wing back position. Just the first trap. You will see how defenders respect a player like Ahmad, because he's a player that can displace you with his first touch. It was nice to see him get some minutes today. I think he got about 7 to 10 minutes today. Overall today, it was not an excellent performance by any stretch of the imagination. No, it was not. The performance, it was a boring game. But we have to be happy. The first leg of this semi-final in their home, 3-0. Yes, the red card was an important part of the game. Yes, it was a questionable red card. Yes, I thought it was also a soft penalty. But we are not the ones that make the decisions. The referee does. The referee made those decisions. Decisions like that have gone against us in the past. So if it happens in our favor, we'll have to take it and move forward. I'm happy we got 3-0. I wasn't expecting this magnitude of result. I was expecting a one goal difference, but having 3, I will take it. Now they are coming to Old Trafford, and just watching this match, I don't want to be braggadocious, but I think we're already in the final, because I don't see anything in their attack that is going to score down a lot of goals. There are not a lot of creative forces. They didn't really create. Even when they had 11 men, they were really not a threat. So I think we could have scored more today, but somehow our players stopped performing, or they stopped pushing. So second leg is coming up next week. For me, I'm okay with this 3-0 for now. We have a game in the weekend, and after that game we are going against Bilbao for the second leg. They are coming to Old Trafford. The game is not over, but we have one foot in the final, which is really, really good, and I feel really great, because 3-0 is a lot. For them to overcome this, we have to be really, really, really bad. You let me know in the comment section who was your top performer for the day. Today, mine was Amad Diallo. It was good to see him back into the Manchester United team. Please don't forget to hit the like button as always. Please share the video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.